delivered to the hospital, go to work. I will expect you to have dinner prepared by the time I get home, yes? Veal piccata would be delicious.
Right.
So, you and Gloria engaged.
What? You don't approve?
No. I'm very, very happy for you. Gloria's all right. And I think that if you find the right person to fall in love with, you should hang on to it. Otherwise, you know, you could just spend the rest of your life alone.
Well, Liza Colby, as I live and breathe, how positively uncynical of you.
You've grown up a lot in the last year. Is it such a stretch to think I might have too?
Well, actually...
Forget it. Forget I asked. Really. Oh.
Yeah, Jojo. Liza's right here. Here, hang on. Liza, it's for you. It's long distance from San Francisco.
Oh. It's great, thanks. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, that would be great, actually. Could we make it late in the afternoon? That's perfect. I'll see you then. Thank you. Oh, yes.
Well, what's up with San Francisco? WRCW scoop Barbara Walters?
Actually, who WRCW scoops and who they don't scoop is really not my concern anymore.
Excuse me?
I'm quitting.
You're leaving. Why?
I'm leaving Adam. And you know how awkward it can be, working with an ex?
Yeah, sure. Can't say I'm surprised. Fact is, I never understood why you married him in the first place. So the call from San Francisco, that was a job interview?
Yes, KOSF.
Good station.
Yeah.
Well, why San Francisco? I mean, why not D.C. or Philly?
Well, lots happened since I've come back, and I thought it might be good to start fresh somewhere far, far away.
You're scared of him, aren't you?
No.
Adam? Come on, admit it. You're scared he's going to blacklist you all up and down the eastern seaboard, right?
Tad, he can try. Letitia Barcroft has given me a standing offer. She'll let me work at any station she owns.
Yeah, well, be that as it may, I still say you're letting him run you out of town. And Eliza, I used to know, would have told him where to go.
Adam's only one of the enemies I've made since I've come back, Tad.
What's a few enemies to Liza Colby? All I meant to say was, I'm sorry. Something's up. What is it?
Nothing.
Linda.
Hi, isn't bad.
Hey.
Liza, JoJo said you were here. We have an appointment. Yes, we do, right.
You guys, you feel free to use my office.
Oh, thanks.
I'm due down in editing.
Okay. Thank you.
See ya.
Yeah. I see. So, any news from the opposing camp?
Yes, I spoke with Barry Shire. He's agreed to do the deposition next week.
We can't do it sooner?
Liza, a week ago, you were desperate to get Adam in your bed so that you could lock down his money. Why the sudden... That's Jake Martin, right?
Jake Martin? Why would you say that?
Liza, I thought we cleared all of this up. You have feelings for Jake, and I already know that Jake has feelings for you.
Linda, you're not upset with me, are you?
Jake and I went out a couple of times. Had fun, that's it. No big deal. I'm happy for you. Jake's a great guy.
Yeah. There's just a fly in the ointment, actually a pterodactyl.
What?
Well, Adam's being a little hard-nosed about the settlement.
Well, that can't surprise you.
No, it's just that I sort of lose my claim to anything if I move out, and Jake wants me to wrap all this up in a week.
Does Adam know that?
No. Why?
Well, because Barry didn't seem very anxious to settle anything. Liza, this can be dragged out for months. Or even years if they want to wear you down financially or emotionally. Now, I can try to expedite things, but really, there's no guarantee.
And if you can't?
Well, then I guess you'll have a choice to make. The money or the guy.
Linda says Adam's dragging his feet.
Well, let him. Honey, we can pursue this whole thing from California. I mean, people get divorced out of state all the time.
No, I know. Actually, I have good news. I have a job interview tomorrow in San Francisco.
Ace, that's great. What, a TV station?
Uh-huh.
This is finally gonna happen.
Analysis on my desk by tomorrow morning.
Adam, say this isn't happening.
Marion, go away.
I intercepted a message that you sent to Liza. Meeting with lawyers, R.E. divorce today. Now, surely you're not getting up on your marriage this early in the game, Adam.
Well, actually, we were discussing having you committed.
You two are practically newlyweds.
Must be some sort of an inpatient program for the chronic busybody.
Every marriage has a snag now and then, darling. You fight, you kiss, and you make up again.
Maybe you could have some shock therapy. You should get a charge out of that.
How can you make jokes, Adam, when the best thing that ever happened to you is poised to walk right out of your life?
Oh, come on, Mumsy. Admit it. You don't care about Liza. You just want to give up your cushy lifestyle.
I'm not thinking about myself.
3 room and board, a bottomless martini glass,
My
servants
only
to
concern-
pit your olive.
My only concern is Liza's happiness.
Your only concern is domestic versus imported vodka.
Why don't you admit it, Adam? You two are made for each other.
Well, obviously, Liza disagrees. Because she's asked for a divorce.
Well, Liza doesn't know her own heart, but I do. I mean, I have seen the sparks fly between the two of you. I have felt the mercury rising, Adam. Now, you two should stay together. Unless, of course, you just want to roll over on your back and watch Liza walk right out of your life into the arms of that young stud, Jake Martin.
Excuse me. I hope I didn't interrupt anything. I didn't hear you drive up. Obviously. So what's the story here, guys? Some kind of rerun or preview of coming attractions? Liza and I are together. Since when? I mean, that's not exactly the story you've been giving me up till now. I think that went something like it was over a long time ago.
Well, I was kidding myself. I mean, we both were.
Do you love my brother?
You have a problem with that?
Tad, man, let's just scoop your chin off the floor. It's all right.
You're going to have to forgive me. I'm having a little trouble processing this. Well, look, I was going to tell you the other night, but,
When you announced your engagement to Gloria, I just thought it'd be kind of an overkill.
you moving out?
Yeah, I'm going back to Stanford to get my MD.
I see. Suddenly there's a rush on sunny California. I guess it's no coincidence that you're giving notice and looking for a job in San Francisco.
We're moving out there together. That's what we want.
What's your life? Are you sure this is really what you want to do with it?
Like any business deal, where do I stand to profit?
Well, Liza is a blue-chip stock, darling. I mean, she's bright, she's beautiful, and she's a definite business asset.
Do you have facts to support that?
Yes, the Amanda Dillon story. She scooped all the competition, and your ratings just skyrocketed. And the revenue coming in from that syndication deal she put together speaks for itself, darling.
Well, those are impressive numbers. Liza does deliver what she promises.
Right. Like mother, like daughter.
And I'd be a fool to let someone slide her out from under me. Well, you've convinced me, Marion.
Oh, good. You know, my powers of persuasion are legendary.
I'll see that she stays on as station manager even after the divorce.
Oh, but you just said that you were...
That Liza was good for business. Wouldn't do for me to let personal feelings dictate business decisions.
Well, what are your personal feelings toward Liza, Adam? I mean, in the bedroom and the boardroom, just like you said, Adam, Liza does deliver what she promises.
So you're saying if we were to stay married, it would be a win-win situation for me. that I could benefit from her brains as well as her beauty. Well, what about her? Where are her perks? How am I better than Jake Martin? Or is she just gaga for my cash reserves?
Well, power, like money, darling, is a heady aphrodisiac. And why shouldn't Liza hold her ground anyway? I mean, you benefited from this marriage. Why shouldn't she?
I will not be held captive to her demands.
Adam, can't you see what she's doing? You hurt her feelings deeply when you asked her for a divorce. So now she's playing hardball. She's waving Jake Martin right under your nose to make you jealous. Now, darling, with your Machiavellian mind, Adam, I'm sure you could think of at least 6 ways to get her to stop playing games and call off the divorce. And I'm here to offer my services, darling, in any way I can.
Oops, if you're busy, I can come back.
Oh, Barry, darling, don't let me scare you off. I was just leaving. My office stands, darling. And about our rain check, darling, I think we should do it. And do it quite soon, don't you? Excuse me, gentlemen.
What was that about an offer? Or is this a story for grown-ups?
Poor Marion is so desperate to hold on to my zip code, she's about ready to come over to the other side. Who knows? Baggage may actually earn her keep.
Hey, look, Liza and I know what we're doing. It would be great if you could wish us well, but if you can't, I guess that's your problem, not ours.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, what time? All right, I'll be there. Belinda, Adam called a meeting with the attorneys.
Oh, good. It sounds like he's ready to deal, right?
Yeah, well, you never know with Adam.
Well, let's be positive. Quick divorce, and we'll be on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck again.
Thanks. I'll talk to you.
All right. Bye.
You're going to have to help me out here, kiddo. Because I have no idea what the hell's going on inside your head.
Well, Liza and I are in love. I mean, it doesn't take an Einstein to figure that out.
You're right about that. I mean, it's certainly a no-brainer. Don't get me wrong. I know that Liza's life inspires pity. Revulsion, maybe, but love?
Save it. Just save it, okay? I've already been on the lecture circuit with Mom and Dad on this.
Well, we all know her better than you do. Look, there's safety in numbers. Trust me, I would definitely go with the majority on this one if I were you.
Okay, well, you know what? You're not me. And you don't know her better than I do. Nobody does.
Oh, really? Well, okay, then by all means, what's the deal, huh? You got yourself a 5-year plan? You damn well better, because Liza doesn't do spontaneous. Hell, she's got to schedule a headache a week in advance.
We're just going to take some time off, a few months to sail around on the boat, go where the tide takes us. No big thing.
Liza Colby set sail for the open sea? Fun in the sun? Are you nuts? Joey, this is a woman who thinks happiness is an 80-hour work week. She'll go crazy. She takes her cell phone at the charm.
Look, you know what? We're not going to do this whole nomad thing forever. I told you, I'm going back to med school. She's going to look for a job in TV or something out there. There's a local affiliate in San Francisco.
She already has a job she loves right here.
Yeah, right. Adam's going to keep her on after the divorce. It's okay. I mean, we're going to start fresh someplace new. Nobody's going to be waiting around for us to fall on our faces.
Nobody wants to see you get hurt, kid. That's the whole point. Speaking of Adam, does he know you two are going to sail off into the sunset?
No, Adam doesn't know anything for sure.
Yeah, well, then by all means, you watch your back, because the last place you ever want to be is on Adam Chandler's hit list.
I can handle Adam Chandler.
Famous last words. Joseph, I'm your brother. I love you. I am telling you this from the heart. This is nothing but some kind of crazy pipe dream. And if Adam doesn't smash it, then Liza will.
What kind of game are you playing now?
The kind I win.
First, you tell me to stall the divorce. Now you call this emergency session.
Yes, well, it's a tactical maneuver, you see. I want to catch Liza off guard, make her tip her hand.
You already know what she wants. Quick divorce and a sizable chunk of your change.
But how long is she willing to wait for it? That's our wild card.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Enjoying this? Barry, old man, it's what I live for.
You son of a... You don't want this marriage to end at all.
Hi, Liza. How did you get this together so quickly? I didn't. Barry Shire called. Suddenly, his calendar cleared up.
Adam gave the royal command.
Listen, we both know that this is a boys' club. Now, naturally, we'll be expected to show ours while they keep theirs inaccessible.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know what buttons to push with Adam. I should know I installed them.
Liza, I don't want you to say a word during the preliminaries.
Linda, I can't afford to go the full 12 rounds. I need a TKO when the bell rings.
Jake's still holding you to his deadline.
Yes, and he's not budging, and neither am I. And I just want to get Adam's best offer on the table.
You can go in now.
Gentlemen, it's not a garden party. Please, sit down.
Well, you heard the lady. To your corners.
You don't really have a clue as to what she's all about.
And after 2 days in the woods, you're an expert? Liza and I have been through so much together, we can practically finish each other's sentences. I've spent years studying the subject, and I'm telling you, if you fall for her, you will hit hard because she will not let you in.
You're wrong. I am in. I've been given the private tour, brother.
The sentimental journey? She's taking me on that ride. First stop, old movies. She's crazy about anything with Betty Davis dying in it, right?
You don't know
you
what
think
you're talking
she's
about.
vulnerable, that you're important to her. I'm telling you, it's a mirage. First and foremost, Liza Colby is out for herself. She's never had any other choice. She married Adam Chandler for his money. You got your sights set on being a starving student with no visible means of support. How long do you honestly think it's going to be before she goes whoring back to a rich husband or to somebody else's?
You don't think that much of me, do you?
I've been where you've been.
No. You haven't been anywhere close. You slept with Liza. You turned your back on her. You trashed her, and you trashed your marriage. You've made your share of mistakes, buddy.
I've learned from you.
You are a slow learner, aren't you? How many marriages have you wrecked, huh? Since you learned your lesson. Yeah, that doesn't seem to matter, though, does it? Mom and Dad, they're going to hail you and Gloria as the golden couple anyway, but they just can't seem to muster up a little bit of support for their youngest son. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Have they even asked Joey, are you happy? Is this what you really want? Because if it is, God bless, Godspeed, we give you our blessing, but no. But you know what, I don't really need that when it comes down to it, and I don't need your permission to be happy with Liza. I'm with her, and she is with me, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
We'll see about that.
My client agrees to waive all rights to alimony, community property, in exchange for one lump sum payment.
And what is the ballpark of this lump?
Cash equivalent of half ownership of WRCW.
That's unacceptable.
I find my client's compromise incredibly generous.
My client doesn't agree.
Is your client aware of what his intransigence can cost him in a court of law?
Money is not an issue.
And what is the issue?
Don't engage.
Well, you want to walk away, just losing a fraction of your net worth. You would rather fork over half of your estate? Adam?
Liza, please, this is not getting us anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. I want to have a private talk with Adam.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Barry, I think it'll be all right. I'd like to know what my wife has to say.
Do not agree to anything until we talk.
Gloves off?
Ladies first.
Adam? I don't see why we can't conduct these negotiations in a friendly manner. Why we can't end this relationship with grace and dignity. If you insist on duking it out.
Who threw the first punch?
You did. By trying to buy me off with that sapphire ring.
And the equivalent, the cash equivalent to half of WRCW. Liza, you could be a wealthy woman right now. And here you are, scrambling for crumbs. But, darling, I'm sorry. The cupboard is bare. You're going to have to take me to court. Do your worst, or your best. As it is, you cannot win.
I can buy enough time to destroy what's laughingly referred to as your reputation.
You can see the headline. The Wall Street Herald. Industrialist Adam Chandler enters bogus marriage to pursue lost lady love.
How about the National Intruder? Adam Chandler enters sexless marriage to woo his former lady love.
I've survived worse.
Adam, is this a declaration of war?
Bring on the pop guns. I'm ready for anything. Suzanne, get Jake Martin up here right away.
Liza Colby. Programming? Ask Adam. It's his station.
Knock, knock.
Busy. I've work to do.
Well, you're just gonna have to make some time. I want you to look me in the face and tell me that my brother is what you really want.
Suzanne, is he still there? Okay, he's cooled his heels long enough. Send him in.
You wanted to see me.